Hey there, Turbo Tribe. My name is Jake Weiblinger. I'm one of the instructors here at Turbo 26. I'll be taking you through a 26-minute long detox flow today, which is a great way to rinse out your body, get yourself nice and clean so you can have clarity of body, clarity of mind, and thought. So we're going to go ahead and get started today in a Shavasana. So lay yourself down onto your back. You're going to begin with your legs as wide as your mat, as you relax your arms down at your sides. Now close your eyes here. You take these first brief moments to arrive. So disengage from your day. Let go of any plans, any obligations you have waiting for you, and give yourself this next 26 minutes to create your highest potential. So open your mouth, give me an exhale, release all the air from your body, become empty. Become open. Through your nose, begin to take the deepest inhale that you've taken all day. Feel your belly rise and expand. Open your mouth, exhale, let your breath go. One more time, a little deeper. Inhale through your nose. Start to fill up with strength, with confidence, with compassion. Open your mouth, exhale, let go of any stress, any tension, any negativity that may have followed you onto your mat. Now take another inhale through your nose. Seal your lips and slowly begin to exhale back out your nose. Feel a constriction in the back of your throat. Deep inhale through your nose, fill up. And slowly exhale back out your nose. Now continue to breathe such on your own. This breath in and out of your nose is your Ujjayi pranayama and will help to create heat, strength, and focus from within. We'll always encourage you to use this breath, but know you can return to your open mouth exhales anytime that you need to find a release. Begin to find some movement in your fingers, in your toes. Start to wiggle out your nose, open and close your mouth a few times. Start to scrunch up your eyes, roll out wrists, roll out ankles as your head falls right and left. And once you feel reconnected to your physical body, inhale, reach your arms all the way overhead. Meet me in a full body stretch. Draw both knees into your chest. Give yourself a gentle squeeze, a gentle embrace. And begin to right away rock and roll forwards and backwards along the length of your spine until you gain enough momentum, come up to a seat, plant your palms in front of you, and walk your knees back so that you're in a tabletop position. All fours, shoulders stacked directly over your wrists, hips stacked over your knees. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly down, point the crown of your head and tailbone up. Exhale, cat. Big dome of your spine as you peel your shoulder blades apart. Inhale back to a cow pose. Exhale, cat. Now shut your eyes and continue this motion on your own. Option to add some circularity into your neck and shoulders, your rib cage, your pelvis. Let this be a little opportunity for you to speak to your spine. Notice the areas that feel supple, that feel ready to work. And acknowledge those spaces that may need a little bit of extra breath, a little bit of extra attention. Start to make your way back to a neutral tabletop. Tuck both toes. Lift your knees up about an inch. Snap your belly in. Start to feel your core fire up. Press down with your palms. Get your chest active. And think of slightly gripping your mat. So you're putting pressure into all 10 of your finger pads. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog on the 1. Send your tailbone up towards the ceiling as you melt your chest towards your mat. First down dog, I encourage any kind of free form movement here. Scope out what's going on in your shoulders and your hamstrings. Otherwise, if you choose to stay in stillness, each inhale, feel energy zoom up your spine and out your tailbone. As each exhale, you melt your heels just a little closer towards your mat. Gently come onto your toes, start to look forward, and then step to the top of your space for a Ragdoll Uttanasana. So find a bend in your knees, grab opposite elbows, and then relax your neck, hang your head, as you find a gentle sway of your torso right and left. Continue to create space in your lumbar spine. Continue to lengthen in your hamstrings. And then slowly meet me back in stillness. Release your palms down to your mat. Heel toe your feet together, big toes touch, heels a sliver apart. And then with a bend in your knees, inhale, begin to roll yourself up to standing. Nice and slow. Stack one bone upon the next until neck and head arrive last at the top. Once fully erect, arms down at your sides, flip your palms forward. This is your Tadasana, your mountain pose. So stand up tall, shoot energy up through the crown of your head, keep your shoulders drawn down your back. Give me a big inhale through your nose. Open your mouth, exhale, release. All right, let's start to move. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, open your arms, swan dive, forward fold. Once you reach the bottom, inhale, halfway lift. Engage your core to find a flat back from your tailbone all the way out the crown of your head. Exhale, high plank. Plant your palms and step your toes to the back of your mat. First plank, let's break down our chaturanga. So hinge forward just about an inch. Bend your elbows only halfway down. From this plane, flip your toes over. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, send your hips up, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths in your down dog. Just start to notice what's changing in your body, what's changing in your breath. We're going to take that simple sequence. We're going to flow it 2 times before we move on. So from your down dog, come on your toes, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, rise up to standing. Sweep your arms to touch overhead. Exhale, mountain pose, hands through heart. Release your arms at your sides. Inhale, reach back up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive. Open your arms, hinge forward with a flat back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms, move through your high to medium plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing dog. One more time, come on your toes, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Reverse swan dive, reach out and up, palms touch overhead. Exhale, mountain pose, arms down at your sides. Inhale, reach back up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, release. Listen for the change. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then rise up to meet me in an Utkatasana chair pose. So bend both knees, sit your booty back as you reach your fingertips forward on the diagonal. Now, first things first, take a look at my knees. My knees are directly over my ankles. That is the alignment that you want. So shove your booty back just a little further and play with lifting all 10 toes off of your mat. That's going to ensure that you have the proper amount of weight in your heels. Keep squeezing ankles, knees, inner thighs together. Eliminate any space in between your thighs. And as much as you reach forward through your fingertips, keep reaching backwards through your tailbone to sink down just a little deeper. Give me a big inhale wherever you are. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Reach your right arm behind you, left arm forward. Inhale comes back to chair. Exhale, open up to the left. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms, flow through your high to medium plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Think of cracking your chest open. Exhale, downward facing dog. From down dog, lift only your right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee, open up your hip, take a few circles with your ankle, a few circles with your knee. Just start to lubricate the joints on your right leg. If it's in your practice, you can always flip your right leg all the way over as you move into a flip dog. Come into the nice, beautiful opening of the front line of your body, whichever layer you're in. Next inhale, right leg goes all the way back up. Exhale, step your right foot in between both palms and rise up to a full crescent lunge. Reach all 10 fingertips up towards the ceiling as your tailbone drops straight down towards your mat. Now snap your belly in tight, stay committed to that verticality within your spine, and then think of sinking just a little deeper into your front hip crease. So imagine that the head of your femur is simply rotating in the hip socket. Shoulders stay down your back, even as you continue to reach your fingertips up towards the ceiling. Give me one more inhale here. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Spin your back foot all the way parallel to the back of your mat as your shoulders stack over your hips. So right knee is over right ankle. Press down through the outside of your left foot to protect your left knee. Take a big inhale here, become broader. Exhale, side angle. Hinge your torso forward. Simply rotate your arms, rotate your gaze. Now from here, the reach is up as opposed to down. You don't want to collapse on the underside of your waist. And then once here, start to pull your left shoulder behind you. Let this be a little twist. We're going to really work again with detoxing the body. So a lot of twisting, a lot of compression to get all those toxins out. Next, inhale, reverse warrior. Keep your legs as you bring your back hand to your back thigh. Right arm will extend up and then back. Create as much length, as much space in your right side body as possible. We got one more inhale. Exhale, cartwheel down to a high plank. So you're in your high plank, nice and strong. Shift your weight into your left palm and then start to open up to a side plank. So reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling as you roll onto the outside of your left foot. Engage your obliques, lift your hips up just a little higher, and focus on broadening your wingspan. Now a couple different layers from your side plank. If you'd like a little bit of extra support, you can always drop down to your bottom knee. If you'd like to up layer this, go ahead and lift your top leg. Wherever you are, look up towards the ceiling. Make this about your balance for 4, 3, 2, and chaturanga on the 1. Come through plank, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. And hips up, downward facing dog. Come on your toes, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up to your chair pose. Bend your knees, sit your booty back. This time bring your hands to heart center and give me a twist to your right. Tuck your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Now keep squeezing your legs together. Your left knee is going to want to creep in front of your right. Don't let it. Keep your knees nice and flush. Once you have this foundation in your legs, use that elbow to thigh pressure. Open your eyes. Open your chest towards the ceiling. As each exhale, you revolve just a little deeper. We're here for another 4, 3, 2, and on the 1, inhale, reach forward to chair pose. Stay deep in your seat. And exhale, eagle on the right. Sweep your right arm under your left, cross your elbows, bring your palms to clasp. Pop your right knee up and squeeze your right leg over your left. Now this can be a single wrap, a double wrap. If you'd like a little bit of balance support, you can always kickstand your right toes. Otherwise, wherever you are, this is a posture of compression. Squeeze your inner thighs. This compression in your groin helps to flush out your lymph nodes. Likewise, squeeze your elbows. The pressure in your armpits also helps that same flush and detox. Try and pull your shoulders slightly back in space. You want your spine to be as vertical as possible. Bring your elbows up so your elbows are in line with your shoulders. Feel this expansion in your back, in the back capacity of your lungs. And then sink just a little deeper into your legs. Awesome work, team. We're here for another 4, 3, 2. Unwrap, unwind. Step your right foot down. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. And exhale, swan dive. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms, plant your palms, and flow through your highs to medium plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, friends, give yourself about 2 breaths before we do all of that on the left. Just notice, observe what happened on that first side of the body. What did you learn that you can now apply to this next side of your body to make it a little stronger? So send just your left leg up towards the ceiling. Bend your left knee, open up your hip. You're gonna circle out your ankle, circle out your knee a few times. You are actively releasing synovial fluid into the joints in your left leg. If you can flip all the way over into your flip dog, go ahead and do so. Feel your left foot become so heavy You have no choice but to flip over into the back bend. Whichever layer you're in, give it about another 2 breaths. And then inhale, let's all meet back, 3-legged dog. Left leg is straight back behind you. Exhale, step all the way forward to a lunge. Inhale, rise up to a crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. So again, fingertips reach up towards the ceiling as your tailbone drops down towards the earth. Find the break of your front hip. Maybe you can bring your left thigh parallel to your mat. And then start to press through your right heel. Without tilting your tailbone back, keep your abs in so it's straight down. Try and find length in your right leg to really feel a big stretch in your hip flexor, in your psoas. We got one more inhale here. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. So your right foot this time is parallel to the back of your mat as your left toes point straight forward in front of yourself. Stack shoulders over hips, stack left knee over left ankle. And again, really press to the outside of your right foot. Find that protection for the underside of your right knee. Shoulders draw down your back, peel your scapula apart. This will engage your lats and make you even more expansive in your wingspan. We got one more inhale here. Exhale, side angle, hinge forward, rotate your arms, rotate your gaze. Right fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Again, keep length on the underside of your waist. You want to make sure that you're not crunching into your left side body. Keep pressing down to the outside of your back foot. And then maintain your legs. Keep that structure and strength. Inhale, reverse warrior. Backhand, back thigh. Reach your left arm up and then back. Think like an accordion. You are actively creating malleability on the left side of your body. We got one more inhale. Exhale, high plank. Cartwheel your arms down, plant your palms, and step your left foot back. Once in high plank, this time you're going to shift your weight into your right hand and open up to a side plank. So we're on the opposite side this time. Right palm is your base, left fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Find your layer, maybe drop down to your right knee, maybe lift your left leg up. And then feel your obliques fire up. Can you lift your hips up just one more inch? Look up to the ceiling, find the balance challenge. We're here for 4, 3, 2, chaturanga on the 1. Plant your palm, flow through your high to medium plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. Come on your toes, right away, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise up and meet me in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your booty back, reach forward, hands come to heart, and then twist to your left this time. So you're gonna hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Peek out for your right knee, make sure that it's able to stay back in line with your left. And then with that firm foundation, start to build mobility, build that isolation of your torso. Think of pulling your left shoulder first behind you and then down your back. That's gonna help get that little bit of extra twist in your thoracic and cervical spines. Twisting is the best way to get rid of any toxins that we drink, eat, breathe in, all those things get stored in the spine. It's a great way just to get rid of all of that junk. We're here for another 3, 2. Inhale, reach forward to a chair pose on the 1. And then eagle on the left. Start with your arms. Sweep your left arm under your right. Cross your elbows. Clasp your palms. Shift your weight into your right foot. Pop your left knee up and squeeze your left leg over your right. Now, arms. Let's talk about them for a moment. If it's a struggle to bring your palms to touch, you can always grab for opposite shoulders or think of the backs of your hands coming towards each other. But I want you to focus on squeezing your elbows together. Get that compression in your armpits. Same thing with your inner thighs. It's like you gotta really pee very badly, but you're not gonna let yourself. Squeeze as tight as you can, and it's actually gonna help you be a little more stable. We're here for another 4, 3, 2. Unwrap, unwind, step your left foot down. Inhale, reach up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive, release, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, chaturanga. Plant your palms and flow through your high to medium plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, friends, take 2 breaths here in your down dog. We're gonna flow all of that material that we just created in one big sequence, 1 breath on movement. Then we got a quick little cool down stretch at the end, and you guys have been doing amazing. You're in downward facing dog. Come on your toes, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your space. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward folds. Reverse swan dive, reach your arms out and up, palms touch. Exhale, mountain pose, hands through heart, arms at your sides. Inhale, chair pose, bend your knees, sit your booty back, reach forward. To the right, exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, twist open to the left. Inhale, back to chair. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your palms, jump or step back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, hips up, down dog. Send your right leg up, inhale. Exhale, step forward to your lunge. Inhale, open up to a warrior 2 right away. Exhale, hinge forward, side angle. Inhale, reverse, reach up and back. Exhale, chaturanga, flow through your high to medium plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Bump your hips up, downward facing dog. Other side, come on your toes, look forward. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folds. Rise up to your chair pose, inhale. Right away to the left, exhale, open arm twist. Inhale, come through chair. Exhale, twist open to the right. Inhale, reach forward, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, release. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga, plant your palms, flow through. Inhale, up dog, open your clavicle. Exhale, hips up, down dog. Send your left leg up right away on the inhale. Exhale, step forward to your lunge. Inhale, opens you up, warrior 2, become huge. Exhale, hinge forward, side angle, move from your obliques. Inhale, reverse, really carve the space around you. Exhale, chaturanga. Last one, make it a good one. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips up, downward facing dog. And then meet me in a child's pose. Knees come as wide as your mat, big toes touch behind you. Reach your fingertips forward, rest your forehead down, and close your eyes. It's going to be tempting to want to get a quick sip of water to towel off, to adjust your hair. Focus on the discipline of being still. Simply observe what's going on, rather than reacting. And then slowly start to pick yourself up to seated on your heels. All right, awesome work, friends. We're done with the standing part of class. You guys have been doing amazing. If you want to get a quick sip of water or towel off, go ahead and do so. Otherwise, I'm going to take you through a nice little cool down stretch just so that you can absorb all the strength, all the power that we've been creating throughout the flow. So meet me seated on your heels. We're going to move into a full pigeon. So bring your left shin parallel to the top of your space. Start to stack your right shin over your left. Now, right away, if you notice, there's a big space in between your right thigh and your right foot. Grab a yoga block, a towel, a blanket, something that you can place underneath your right thigh. Otherwise, if your shins are flush, inhale, reach your fingertips high. Start to hinge forward with a flat back. Once you can go no further, palms down and relax your neck. Close your eyes here as you take a moment to fall into your right hip. Know that hips are a very emotional part of the body, so it's normal that emotions come up in this posture. Feel them, experience them, let them be real. So when you leave your mat today, you are mentally and emotionally a little lighter than when you walked on. That is my goal every time I step onto my mat, is to leave a little bit of emotional baggage, a little bit of mental torment on the mat. So it's no longer part of me. And it takes the stillness, it takes the discipline of silence to come to that place. Just here for a few more breaths. Then slowly begin to rise yourself up to a seat. Pick up your right foot and you're going to simply place it to the outside of your left thigh like you're seated up in a big pretzel. Take your right hand, place it behind your sits bones. Reach your left arm up. Inhale, exhale, seated vertical twist over your right shoulder. So sit up tall. With each inhale, find space through the crown of your head. As each exhale, you twist just a little deeper. Giving yourself one final rinse, one final detox to end the practice. And we got one more inhale here. Exhale, release the twist. Give me just one breath over the opposite shoulder. This will reset your spine. And then come back through center. Same thing other side, so you're going to bring your left shin this time right shin parallel to the top of your mat. Take your left shin, stack it directly over your right. So again, same rules apply. If your shins are flush, you're good to go. If they're not, I'm going to recommend place some kind of a prop underneath your left thigh. Everybody inhale, reach up. And flat back, hinge yourself all the way forward. Once you can go no further, you can relax your neck, let your head droop, let your belly hang out. How much can you disengage in this posture? And it becomes tough when you want to fidget, you want to back off, you want to look around. That is the moment to breathe and stay committed to the discipline. Do not train yourself to run away the moment things become uncomfortable. Train yourself to stay calm, to stay in charge of yourself, so that then you can choose how you want to act, rather than always being a slave to reactions. Just a few more breaths here. And then whichever layer you're in, slowly begin to restack your spine back up to a seat. Slip your left foot over to the right. Plant your left foot. Left palm plants behind you. Inhale, right arm up. And then seated vertical twist. Right elbow comes to the outside of your left thigh. Try and look all the way over your left shoulder. And again, on the inhale, sit up a little taller. On the exhale, pull your left shoulder behind you, and then think of it drawing down your back. It's going to help you get that little bit of extra height there at the end. And then give me one more inhale. Exhale, release the twist. We got just one breath over the opposite shoulder. And then come back through stillness, or through center, actually. Stillness also. Go ahead and meet me in one last comfortable cross-legged seat. Rest your hands either palm face up in a gesture of receiving energy, or palm face down in a gesture of grounding. Close your eyes. Inhale, shoulders come up towards your ears. Exhale, shoulders draw down your back. And continue to breathe. We end here with 1 minute of breath, 1 minute of meditation. As we take a snapshot of where we are physically, mentally, and emotionally, so that we can start to see our true selves. The authenticity, the nakedness, And from this point, we are able to grow. We are able to evolve. Keep your eyes closed. On your next inhale, bring your palms to touch as your thumbs come to your third eye. From my heart to yours, in gratitude, in love, we bow forward to say thank you. Namaste. Thank you so much, Turbo Tribe. Again, my name is Jake. Thanks you for joining me, and I look forward to the next.